Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Xbox Game Pass monthly quest guide. Today we're going to be working on the quest for the game State of Decay Year 1. We need to kill 11 zombies within the game for 150 Microsoft Rewards points, and we've got the entire month of May through the 31st to get this completed. Now be sure that you're working on the Year 1 Survival Edition of State of Decay and not State of Decay 2. This is the first game that we're working on. So we'll press Start and A and then start a new game. And I'm going to skip past some of the loading and the cutscenes in this just to speed things up a bit. And I'm not going to show absolutely all of the walking that I did and all of the battles with zombies that I did, because there are certain kind of key things that you need to do in order to get this to unlock. And you obviously have to kill 11 zombies along the way, but just killing 11 is not enough to actually complete the quest. So I want to go over kind of the objectives that happen and just assume that you'll have a bunch of zombie killing that you do along the way.
We can't just stay out here in the open.
So after we save Ed at the beginning here at the campground, we need to head up the hill. Look at your mini-map at the lower left corner of the screen. You'll see the blue objective marker, and that's the direction that we need to head in to get to the ranger station. So we'll have a few zombies that we take out along the way as we're going up the hillside and working our way toward the ranger station. It has a red roof on it, so you'll know it by the red roof, and it actually says ranger station on a couple of the different sides of the building. So we'll head up the sidewalk and go into the ranger station. You can open doors by pressing Y in this game. So we'll do that here to go inside, and we'll have a little bit of a cutscene where we talk to Thomas, who is taking care of everybody at the ranger station, or trying to take care of everybody at the ranger station. Of course, it's not going to go well in the end, but he's trying his best. And there are a few things that you can collect in the, looks like a little freezer that's over to the side. It's highlighted in kind of a whitish gray over there, and you can collect some supplies out of that once you're finished talking to Thomas.
We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
You can press the select button to view the map, and we'll unlock an achievement right there for making it to the ranger station. And any of the items that are available in here, you can just press A to add them to your backpack. So you can collect some of the gun shells here if you want to, some of the bullets. And then if you hit the right bumper, you can go over to other parts of the supply locker. And one of the things that we just grabbed was a paddle. So you could actually switch to that. I actually ended up switching to it a little bit later on instead of using the stick. It's a little bit stronger and more efficient than the stick. But anyway, outside, you can go up the water tower. Thomas suggests that you go up here to survey the area. So we're going to go up here and survey all of the different spots around so that we can see where all the cabins are nearby. So we're going to hold the left trigger to start surveying, and then you can hit the right trigger to survey the individual sites and discover them. And I just did a 360 and surveyed every single site that I could possibly see. Everywhere you see the little question mark, just keep holding down the left trigger and then the right trigger to survey each of those sites. And as you do this, if you've ever played any State of Decay before, State of Decay 2, you'll know that it adds it to your map. So when you go to the map screen, you'll be able to see what all of these things are and where they all are placed.
Guess that's all there is to see.
So after your character says that's all there is to see, then you can head down the water tower. The survey is complete. And the next thing we need to do is start checking out those cabins that Thomas asked us about. If you take a look at your map, you'll be able to see to the north of this area, there are some cabins up there. There are 3 different spots to go to, so we'll go to the first one that has a green question mark on it and check that one out first. Of course, it's full of zombies and we need to clear it out, so that's what we're going to be doing here.
Here they come.
So you can go in through the front door. I smashed in through the window, however you want to do it. And we're just pressing the X button repeatedly to smash the zombies. And there aren't too many at this cabin, I think 4 maybe or so. And you can hold down the left bumper and Y to finish off a zombie that's knocked to the ground. So there we go, that's one of those finishing moves right there. And once you've finished the last one, look at the upper right, it'll say cabin clear. And then you can start searching around if you want to search different things that are inside of the cabin. So we're going to move on to the next cabin that's just to the east. You can see it highlighted in a blue waypoint on the mini-map. So we're headed over to that cabin to the east. And pressing Y to open the door. And then we'll clear out the zombies here as well and search some boxes. So I didn't get the cabin clear message yet, but I went ahead and started searching since I didn't see any zombies in the immediate area. And this is the spot where I noticed that the bat would be good to use. So I went over to my stick and held down the Y button to destroy it to make room for the bat. And so now that's automatically selected, so we can start using that instead of the stick. And it says cabin clear at the upper right, so we're done with this cabin. And we'll move on to the third one, which is actually more of a campsite that's a little bit to the west. So you can do these three in whatever order you want to. That's just the order that I did them in. The central one that was marked with the green question mark, and then I went east and then I went west. But after you clear out this one, there is a gun that you can grab right here. I actually didn't end up using the gun in this playthrough, but there is a gun in this case that you can collect and add to your inventory if you want.
So what now? Head back to the station or go check the lake cabins?
Or we go check out those gunshots we heard.
And your character mentions the gunshots that you heard while you were on top of the water tower. So that is the next thing that we actually need to do. So if you check out your map and start heading to the southeast, you'll be able to go to the waypoint for where the gunshots were heard. I'm going to skip forward just a little bit. As we get to the river where Maya is in need of help. She's lost all of her companions and is currently getting attacked by a group of zombies, so we need to clear these out for her and help her survive. She's going to join our team after this. So Ed and Maya will fight alongside you, just trying to kind of stick with them and slowly work through all of the zombies that are in the river here. Try not to let yourself get surrounded. I got surrounded a little bit, but ended up surviving. Try not to get right into the middle of them. Try to stay to the outside if you can. That's always my advice in these battles where you have tons of enemies that you're fighting against. Don't let yourself get surrounded. I mean, that's good in real life battles as well, right? You want to be attacking enemies in one direction, not all directions. That's just crazy talk. Attacking enemies in all directions. And remember, when you knock the enemies down on the ground, you can hit that left bumper and Y to do the finishing move to take them out, to dispatch them. And you can tell we've killed way more than 11 zombies at this point, between us and Ed and all the different little encounters that we've had. Okay, so we completed the distant gunshots, and we rescued Maya. And Maya gives us a little bit of information about her situation and suggests that we go back to the ranger station. So that's what we're going to do next, and check and see how bad things have gotten at the ranger station. It's not good up there.
The ranger station that seemed to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there. You want to take point, or should I?
So if you want to, you can make a waypoint. You basically want to start heading north and head back up to where the ranger station is. So if you make a waypoint, you'll get that little green arrow on your mini-map, which helps you find your way a little bit faster. And when we get inside of the ranger station, we can see that everybody has been killed by the zombies, and Ed gets a little too up close and personal with Thomas's remains.
Come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived.
I guess what's going on at this point is they don't actually know that everybody is a zombie, so they still are trying to figure out what's going on in this situation. They don't know the danger they're in. Isn't that always the case with zombie movies and games? They don't know what's coming.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake.
Alright, so Ed's checking for ID, and he gets attacked by Zombie Thomas. And we need to go help Ed, so you can go over and smash Thomas and save Ed. So we're almost there. We've got one more little excursion to finish out before we complete our
How
quest.
does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
So you should have a green waypoint to follow as you're working your way down to the southwest towards the bridge area. You'll get a second objective to escape and to leave Mount Tanner. So that's what we need to do now. So we'll keep heading towards the blue marker, towards this broken bridge, and as we get to it, we'll realize that the bridge is broken and we can't possibly cross this way.
Great, so we're stuck up here playing Cannibal Family Picnic until somebody bothers to come looking for us?
Maybe
And I
not.
believe this might be the spot that triggers the quest completion, because we've basically completed all of the area objectives in the Mount Tanner area. But we'll go ahead and head down into the water as Maya suggested, try to cross on the banks down here. And there are a couple of other zombie encounters that we have down here, a couple of random zombies to fight as we cross from one bank to the next. And I basically only fought 3 zombies down here, and the quest just completed at that moment. So I think it's basically the bridge area that finishes out for you. But we'll go ahead and turn in that quest, and a couple of other quests unlocked for me at the same time, the quest rookie and a few other things. So that is going to do it for State of Decay Year 1, and we've got our 150 rewards points. We're going to have one more guide coming out a little bit later on today for the Resident Evil Biohazard quest. And other than that, we've got all of the weekly and monthly quest guides up here and available here on the YouTube channel for you guys to work through. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description of this video if you want to stay connected with us. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.